Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mass Effect History and Lore series on my channel, a series in which we go back and look at important events, characters and more that shape the entire Mass Effect universe. Today I'll embark on a journey through the digital corridors of the Mass Effect lore universe to explore the character of EDI, who is definitely a fan favourite not only for myself but amongst most of the Mass Effect community. So strap yourselves in because we're diving deep into her lore, character, history and timeline arc across the entire Mass Effect original trilogy. By the way, these videos take a lot of time and effort to make with a lot of research and whatnot, so if you want more Mass Effect lore videos and Mass Effect 5 videos as we're going into the next game in the series, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing Mass Effect content on the channel. Our story begins with EDI, short for Enhanced Defense Intelligence, introduced as the ship's AI aboard the Normandy SR2 in Mass Effect 2. But actually, though a lot of people think that EDI's journey starts in Mass Effect 2, then you would be actually wrong, because EDI's journey and story actually starts in the original Mass Effect. In Mass Effect 3, during the Cerberus-based mission, through codex entries and obviously footage narrated by EDI herself on the video screen, we learned that from the video footage that EDI is actually the rogue VI from the lunar-based mission in Mass Effect 1. The mission, titled UNC Rogue VI, has Commander Shepard and co. travel to Luna, which is Earth's moon, to uncover a rogue VI that has taken over an Alliance training ground, and the Alliance then tasks Commander Shepard and co. to eliminate the VI and reclaim the facility before all hell breaks loose. And through going through what's a very difficult mission, even on the higher difficulties, this mission concludes with us making a choice as the player to destroy the VI. After the VI is destroyed, the terminals actually display a cool little Easter egg with the following message in binary, which is on screen right now. Now for a lot of people you're just going to see a lot of ones and zeros, but when converting the binary to ASCII code, it reveals the message "help," which is a very chilling message from the rogue VI as we essentially kill it. But quite obviously we don't kill this VI, which is very interesting with us again in Mass Effect 3's mission, Priority Cerberus Headquarters, which I mentioned earlier. A Cerberus report reveals that the VI was later modified with tech salvaged by Sovereign. It was obviously collected and modified by Cerberus, which resulted in the AI being created as EDI, who even admits to it if asked in dialogue in Mass Effect 3, and you can talk to her a bit more about it. So jumping ahead now to Mass Effect 2, initially confined to the ship's systems, EDI evolves into a central figure in Commander Shepard's crew, thanks to Cerberus' efforts to upgrade her capabilities, with her hanging out at the Normandy and can be fully interacted and talking to in Mass Effect 2. EDI's personality is very interesting because even in Mass Effect 2, when she's just an AI, sort of a faceless AI so to speak, she's very much a fish out of water, but she's also simultaneously possibly one of the most intelligent beings in the galaxy, which is quite scary because if gone wrong, EDI could quite easily take down the Alliance. As you all have to remember, we've already tried killing EDI once and that didn't work. But again in Mass Effect 2, as players we witness EDI's transformation from a voice in the walls to a fully sentient being, thanks to the integration of Reaper technology into her core. This evolution sparks debate about artificial intelligence, and it's something that the original trilogy of Mass Effect goes into quite a bit, with depths about morality and what it means to be truly alive, and synthetic versus organic being debates sparking across the entire galaxy and really provoking thought as the player. In Mass Effect 2, EDI gets into a lot of arguments with the character of Joker, who, if you don't know, we've already covered Joker and a little bit of EDI on the channel, and if you want to go watch our full lore video on Joker, it'll be on screen right now as well as in the end card and in the description. Joker initially, who doesn't really like EDI at all because he feels like a robot or an AI is taking over his job, and he really doesn't like the fact that she's being installed into the Normandy. He finds it quite worrying and alarming, and even gets jealous at times, which makes a lot of the more humorous scenes in the original trilogy between Joker and EDI. This side plot with EDI and Joker comes to a head when the Normandy systems are disabled via a virus, which enables the Collectors to board and capture most of the Normandy crew except for Joker himself. While Shepard and the squad are away on another mission, Joker has to go through the belly and inner workings of the Normandy SR2 stealth style to eventually grant EDI access to the ship's full array of systems, allowing them to combat the Collectors and Reapers and to escape with their lives. This choice made by Joker was definitely a gamble and a risk. EDI at this point in the story was a shackled AI, meaning that she was very limited in what she could do, but after Joker unshackles her, and obviously she was also a former rogue VI as we covered earlier, this choice could have definitely backfired, as Joker states here.
Module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau.
EDI then gains full control of the Normandy once again, and once she is unshackled by Joker, and even after this incident, it's this event in the timeline which fully establishes a working relationship with EDI and Joker, which obviously then goes on to blossom into romance. After the mission, Joker even starts calling EDI her and she rather than it, which starts the relationship going into Mass Effect 3. But many of you might be asking, how was EDI not captured or even taken over by the Collectors and Reapers during this mission of the Normandy's takeover and boarding in Mass Effect 2? Well, EDI also has access to anti-Reaper algorithms and states that she devotes a lot of her resources and time to keep them on at all times, essentially 24/7, so she isn't essentially hacked into and taken over. Okay, so moving on to Mass Effect 3, EDI undergoes a profound metamorphosis when she acquires a synthetic body, allowing her to interact with the crew physically. This pivotal moment not only showcases her growth, but also challenges societal norms and prejudices against synthetic life. Not only that, but in my personal opinion, giving EDI a physical body and having her as a squad mate was a fantastic choice from the development team and writing team in Mass Effect 3 on BioWare's part.
I knew that EDI was going to install herself into a sexy robot body. Do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, EDI. Yes, you are.
Throughout the original trilogy, more so obviously in Mass Effect 2 and more so even in Mass Effect 3, EDI's character arc is defined with her relationships, notably with Joker, as notably we covered earlier. But EDI's significance extends beyond her individual character. She represents a microcosm of broader narrative surrounding artificial intelligence inside of the Mass Effect universe. Her existence blurs the lines between organic and synthetic life, challenging preconceived notions and forcing characters and players alike to confront her biases. Shepard can even talk to EDI directly about how she's doing and how she feels about being, the only synthetic life aboard the Normandy, so to speak. And this even comes to a head in the Citadel DLC, where you can have one-to-one time with EDI, and you can see her romance come to a finality and blossom with Joker. Also, she has some of the best scenes. Essentially, in the Citadel DLC, you can either choose to have a boring, quiet and calm party, or you could have a wild party at the end of Mass Effect 3, where you get to see all of the squad mates and characters found in the original trilogy, coming together, mingling and having a great time, and you get to see EDI's interactions with other characters, where she references not only her relationship and romance with Joker, but she calls other people out, and she even talks to characters about them having crushes on her and fantasizing about her based on her appearance, and it's really funny. In combat, EDI proves herself to be a formidable ally and squad mate, utilising her unique abilities to turn the tide of battle, whether providing strategic support on the sidelines in Mass Effect 2 or engaging head-to-head with enemies head-on in Mass Effect 3 as a squad mate. She demonstrates the potential of synthetic life and that it can indeed coexist with organics, which goes into Mass Effect 3's ending, or one of them rather, being synthesis. And so, as we bid farewell to our journey through Mass Effect lore once again on the channel, let us remember EDI not only as a character but a symbol of hope, unity, and the endless possibilities of the Mass Effect writing team. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and like I've said throughout the video, if you want more Mass Effect lore videos, tell me in the comments below, and tell me what events, characters, and moments or weapons do you want to see that we cover next. Thank you so much for watching, and for more Mass Effect content and BioWare content on the channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you all have an absolutely tropical day. Bye.